Hello, welcome to 4 Minutes Closer to God. My name is Doug. Today I want to talk about reading the Bible. Several different things to bear in mind when you're set out to read the Bible. For example, having a goal. So I have read through the Bible 35 times in as many years, and sometimes I rushed through it, sometimes I was ahead of the game, so I didn't have to read too many chapters on New Year's Eve. Other times I had to read several books on New Year's Eve to be able to reach my goal. So reading through the Bible requires 3 chapters a day and 5 on Sunday, and you'll get through it in a year. Then reading from Genesis to Revelation would simply be one way to do it. There are other ways to bounce around, getting different thoughts prepared. Old Testament, New Testament, and such. 66 books in the Bible, 39 of which are in the Old Testament, so you would need to read more verses and chapters in the Old Testament, like 2 to 1, to get through the Bible, say 2 chapters a day in the Old Testament and 1 a day in the New, getting through the Bible that way. There are lots of different options available, so you can seek out the one that fits you best. Then choosing what Bible to read becomes the next kind of concern or thing to address in choosing to read through the Bible. And so there are 3 different categories of translation. There's word for word, thought for thought, and paraphrase. So your word for word does its best in the translation to get the Greek word across to the English or whatever language, so Hebrew to English, Aramaic to English, and Greek. And so there are Bibles such as the King James or the Revised Standard Version, the New American Standard Bible. Those are ones that have tried to do word for word and so make it a good study Bible. Thought for thought translations take the idea that's expressed in the sentence or the paragraph and not be slavish to the actual wording that's used. And so these are good for reading. They're kind of a happy medium between a paraphrase and word for word. But sometimes if you're studying, you may not get the exact doctrinal or theological idea that is expressed in the original language coming across in that translation, because it's thought for thought, and their thought may go a different direction than yours would at that moment with that particular original word. And so the other one is paraphrase. Those are taking the ideas that are expressed in the Bible and make it easy for us to understand in English. So the Living Bible, the Message, and others are doing this to make it an easily readable version. The problem is it doesn't stick as closely to theological and doctrinal ideas as you might like, but it may make some sticky or difficult translation problems easier according to that translator's opinion or background, their underlying assumptions and such. And so I want you to read through the Bible, choose the version that works best for you, and God bless you as you read.